It's September 23rd, 2025. It's 6:10 in the morning. It's 59 degrees Fahrenheit, 15 degrees Celsius, and I'm going for a walk. This walk is walk number 300. Walks. What does that mean? I don't know. It's been like a year and a half, so it's not like I go every day. But every other day? Almost. On average, I mean. Am I doing something special to mark this 300th anniversary? Well, I'm attempting to walk all the way over to the Connecticut River to see if I can see the sunrise. But it's very cloudy out. Taking the bike path under the river. Taking the bike path under the train tracks. Look at this piece of grass, see that? Now look at its shadow. Now I'm getting on the MCRT Norwottuck branch of the Connecticut River Greenway State Park. No salt. Cone. It's pretty dark in this section. It's a little spooky in this dark forested area, walking on top of the ghost train. So far in this dark pre-dawn September morning, I have passed a group of 4 women running, 3 groups of 2 women running, a catbird, 2 guys on bikes, separate, 1 guy walking. It's a little brighter over here, but it's noisy because I'm walking behind the Coca-Cola bottling plant. Also kind of smells, and not like sweet soda. Somebody has painted all the bumps on the bike path to warn bikers. Now I'm walking underneath Route 91. If you go to the right, south, you'll go through Hartford, and eventually you'll go through Springfield, Mass, Hartford, Connecticut, and eventually New Haven, Connecticut, where you'll hook up with Route 95, and you can take that all the way down to Key West if you want. But if you go north, you go up into Vermont, you'll pass Brattleboro, you'll pass White River Junction, close by where Hanover, New Hampshire is, and Dartmouth College. You keep going, you get through St. Johnsbury, eventually you find yourself in Canada. And where it goes after that, I'm not sure. The North Pole. There's a little bench in case you want to relax. Now I have to cross this road. Shouldn't be too hard this time of day. Just gonna stand back, wait until there are no cars. That brings us to the old railroad bridge over the Connecticut River. I wonder if the animals ever use this bridge. Like you're walking along and there's a deer coming the other way. I bet it's happened. This is the first half of the river. The river is split into 2 right here by this chunk of land called Elwell Island. There's nothing on it except for trees and plants and animals. I think the rowing team has been here. Those are all shoes. Now we're coming to the part where the bridge goes right over the island. Whenever I walk over this island up on this bridge, I feel like I'm at like a zoo in some kind of observation area, and there should be monkeys and stuff up in these trees. And then we come out to the second half of the river, the bigger half. This bike bridge has been here for a long time now, but I used to walk across this before it was the bike bridge. And it was just, you know, rotted out slats of wood with spaces between them. It was exciting. Felt safer than walking along Route 9. That's Route 9. Goes from Boston to Pittsfield and beyond. The rowing team is out there. The sun should be rising any minute, but it's so overcast I don't think I'm going to even see anything. This is looking north up the river. Sometimes, at least in the past, kids used to jump off of here and go swimming. I think maybe the water's not so great though. It rushes past all of this farmland, the runoff from the farmland and stuff. I don't know. I almost made it all the way across. I made it. Now what? Now I'm in Hadley, Massachusetts. And guess what I'm gonna do? Turn around and go back. I don't know if you can hear it. There's the cries of what sounds like maybe an eagle. I don't see anything. I guess there's going to be no sunrise. You can't even see the mountains. This one's a blue heron. I think it perched on the bridge. Let's see. I feel a little bad that I scared it, but not that bad since it just flew in a circle and came back to the same spot in front of me. What's all this sparkling in the water over there? Is that fish jumping or insects? You see it? Right by the base of the bridge. Okay, I'm back on dry land. Just in case you're curious, here's what I did. I came from here, across the little road. No. Oh no, and then I walked down there. Oh wait, let's start over. I came from here, across the road. I went up there, I went under the railroad tracks. I walked through the dark woods, went under Route 91, crossed this little road, walked across the river. There's the island. Walked across the other half of the river. Saw the heron flying around right there. If I had continued going, I would have gone through Hadley, Massachusetts, and eventually into Amherst, and then kept going. I would have got to Belchertown. And then it ends there, for now. The train tracks were completed in 1887. But the former railroad corridor between Northampton and Belchertown was purchased by the state in 1985, and by 94 it was developed into a recreational trail. That's not the heron we saw. That's a green heron. I think the one we saw was a blue heron. And if you need some air for your bike, you can get it here from this pump. And if you need any kind of tools for your bike, there's a whole necklace of wrenches and a thing to support the bike on and work on it. Nice. But if you're on a bike, you should yield to pedestrians. Okay, I've crossed back over the river. I'm back in Northampton. And I think I'm gonna take a different walk home because even though it's longer, this is walk number 300. Look at how overgrown this path is. Walking here feels like one of those documentaries about 30 years after humans, the plants begin to take over. Something happened to this picnic table. This is the relatively new roundabout. 2 lanes. It's a confusing one, but people are doing pretty good, I think. Tone. I don't know what this is. This is on the walkway back onto the highway. It looks like, you know, a gas fire pit. You can sit around here and enjoy the beautiful, yeah. Okay, I'm going onto the highway. Good thing I'm under 14 feet tall. Somehow I'm gonna have to get by these 4 construction workers. Those guys were watching something funny, but I didn't catch what it was. They were cracking up. Someone taped a flower to this pole. This house used to be in a whole different part of town. I remember when they moved it, I saw it on the truck. It's pretty crazy. The sidewalk is a little bit nuts. Good thing I'm skinny. I'm walking past a construction zone and a car wash. Painting in a Gatorade bottle. Classic. Look at this guy. What are you doing? It's a pollinator-friendly garden. I did do one thing to mark this 300th anniversary of walking videos, which is I made a t-shirt. Maybe I'll wear it later today. Maybe you want one yourself. Let's go to the future. That's right, Henning from the past. It's the future now. It's much warmer out, see? And I got my shirt. I'm going for a walk. Just a simple, understated shirt. I like shirts that are simple and understated. Calm even. Anyway, I'm going for a walk, period. Back to you. Back to the back. Past to the previous. Over and earlier. Doc! Marty! Marty! Anyway, go back to your cold morning. Pretty good, right? Well, if you're interested in your own I'm going for a walk shirt, I wrote it. Oh wait, there's a car turning. It's my handwriting. I make these shirts sometimes, different shirts. But anyway, I think there's probably a link in my bio, as they say. Mine is gray, but there's all kinds of colors you can pick. If it's not alive, we can frame it. Okay, I will. Highway ends. There's a Purple Heart City, Lions International. I'm walking past the 3 county fairgrounds. This has been a pretty long walk. I don't know how far exactly I've gone, but it's been over an hour so far, which means it's over 3 miles, and I'm still pretty far away from home. Passing the cemetery, passing these silently flashing lights. Entering downtown Northampton. It is definitely squirrel season. They're everywhere and they're going nuts. Pun intended. Coming back into town now, passing the old historical society. Old hat on a fence. Trying to decide if I'm gonna give myself a little treat and have a breakfast in town in celebration of 300. Man, these look like grapes, don't they? Well, I looked it up. It appears that they are crab apples. They have 3 different identifiers. They were identified 3 different ways on the PlantNet app. Chinese crab apple, Siberian crab apple, Japanese crab apple. I don't know specifically which ones these were, but they were delicious. Watch your head. Oh, yikes. Well, I was gonna get a nice bagel breakfast, but I'm too early. It's not open yet. So I'm walking home, but I want to check to see if the little Winnie the Pooh thing is still here. I think it was right around this corner, behind this rock, in this little tree. Oh yeah. That's the best. What are you doing up on the porch? Now what? The road. That's good. Yes, turn away from the road. Mean. All right, bye turkeys. It's gotten sort of misty out here. I don't think it translates to the phone camera, but I can see it in the distance and I can smell it and sort of taste it in the air. It's a different type of air. Dresser on the sidewalk, chair on the sidewalk, another chair on the sidewalk. Well, this has been walk number 300. It's a long one. It's gonna be somewhere between 5 and 6 miles, probably. Just about 2 hours. Generally, you walk around 3 miles an hour, 20 minutes per mile. So, yeah, that's a long one. Oh, a hawk. It's too late. I can't get it on the camera, sorry. It was a hawk or a falcon or something. I appreciate the 3 turkeys that were put out. As we all know, 1 turkey equals 100 walks. So I look forward to 4 turkeys on the 400th anniversary. Thanks very much for coming along on all these walks and for chiming in on my questions and for following and subscribing and all that stuff. I do appreciate it. 300. Let's see if we can get it up to 301. Okay, thanks.